Hello, I'm Raymond Mayfield, and thank you so much for tuning into this broadcast. I love you very much, and I appreciate you listening. I pray for many of you all the time. Please share these videos with someone if you can, and if you enjoy it, please share it with all your friends and all your loved ones. I know it will be a blessing to them. We also want to let you know that I've got videos everywhere. rmayfield.com, World Wide Web, rmayfield.com. Also two counseling sites. One's counselorsofpeace.com and counselorsofTruth.com. I'll do counseling over the phone and in person. If I can help you, please give me a call. I want to continue my message on Samson, and I'm going to call this Samson Part 2. This is a continuing story of the life of Samson. Samson slew a lion when the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he married a Philistine woman. At the feast he put forth a riddle. He promised to give 30 sheets and 30 change of garments if they could solve the riddle. If they would not solve the riddle, then he would have to give them the garments. So in Judges 14:14, the riddle was this, and he said unto them, out of the eater came forth meat, and out of the strong came forth sweetness. And in 3 days they could not solve this riddle. Of course, the riddle was about the lion that he had slain on the way, and then he went back by it and saw that there were honeybees in there, and so this was the riddle, the honeybees inside of the eater, and so no one could solve this riddle. And so they said unto Samson's wife, entice thy husband that he may declare unto us the riddle, unless we burn their father's house with fire. They threatened his wife that if she didn't reveal this riddle and find out about this riddle, then they were going to destroy her father's house and burn her up. And it was a sad thing. In verse number 15, the 14th chapter of the book of Judges. So Samson's wife wept bitterly for the disclosure of the riddle, and finally on the 7th day Samson relented and told her the riddle. And of course she revealed that riddle to the Philistine people. And let's not forget that Samson is in Philistine territory, and he married a Philistine wife, and naturally she's in her territory, and they're going to do everything they can to find out how to find out this secret. He realized that his wife had revealed this frame. And verse number 19, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he went out to Ascalon and slew 30 men, and took their spoil, and gave the garments to the men who disclosed the riddle, and he was a very angry man. And Samson's wife was given to his companion, whom he had used as a friend. Samson's wife was so unhappy that Samson was so unhappy that he went and caught 300 foxes and took firebrands and turned them tail to tail and put a firebrand in the midst between their two tails, and he sent them foxes out through the Philistine fields of corn and the vineyards and the olives. You know, I'm not amazed about what he was able to do and burn their fields down, but what amazes me about this story is how Samson could catch 300 foxes. That must have been something, to catch 300 foxes. And Samson continued the slaughter of the Philistines. The Philistines tried to bind him, but the Spirit of God came upon him mightily. He found the jawbone of a donkey and slew 1,000 men after they had bound him, and he broke the binds that they had put around him, and he slew 1,000 men. And with the fact that he is in enemy territory, and continues to show that God is having a way of trying to get back at the Philistines because of their persecution of Israel, and this is a method in which God's way used. I don't think Samson's behavior through the rest of his life is very good, and I don't encourage anyone to live a lifestyle like Samson did. For sure, in the latter part of his life, And I've got another series I'm going to share with you very soon on Samson and Delilah. And we'll finish up this session on Samson. But remember, when the Spirit of God came upon him, he had great power and great might. Let us seek to have the Holy Spirit in our lives every day, that the Lord might lead us and guide us and direct us and give us strength. And when things come against us, we can depend upon God to help us in the time of trouble. If you're not saved, today's a good day to get saved and accept Jesus Christ. He is in the saving business. We are living in the day of grace. Now's the time to pray. Don't wait too long, friend, because the time is running short. I believe we're living in the very last of days, when Jesus is about to come back to this earth again. This is Raymond Mayfield, and thank you so much for listening to the program today.